right. So this is Titus. Fauci exposed. Armageddon update. Talking about COVID because all the COVID conspiracy theorists are losing their mind. Okay? This time for real. This time with feeling.
You are the resistance.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever. This is Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon update. Eggs are cheaper, but have salmonella. Measles is back like a boss, baby, and lettuce is now a butt terrorist, making the
A butt terrorist. Oh, I need to see that one more time. Was that generated with AI? This is what AI should be used for.
act like a boss, baby, and lettuce is now a butt terrorist.
Oh my God. It's a lettuce with an RFK Jr. face with an AK-47 and some toilet paper. That had to be made by AI.
Making the runs scarier than Iran. So, the CDC and the HHS is literally a shit show. And this guy is currently in charge of our health. This brainworm-having, bear corpse transferring, raccoon penis collecting, vaccine denying, crystal sucking nightmare with the voice of Darth Vader using broken glass as a lozenge.
No, you will not get vaccinated.
He's the worst, most full of shit head of health and human services in the history of America, except for in the 1920s, Dr. Stabby McLeach's was possible.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Stabby McLeach's, at least, he didn't watch YouTube for his education.
Possibly worse. Yet, after the Trump administration screwed America's COVID response so bad, we were literally stacking bodies in refrigerator trucks and the world closed for a year. Stores were empty. Well, 6 years after their countrywide failure, they went after this guy again. Now, Dr. Anthony Fauci is an American physician, scientist, and immunologist who served as the director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, NIAID, from 1984 to 2022. Chief medical advisor to the president from 2021 to 2022. He was...
Yeah, and by the way, at one point, Donald Trump said about Anthony Fauci that he should go and run for, I believe, mayor in New York because he believed he'd be that popular. People tend to forget that for the first few years, Donald Trump did nothing but glaze Anthony Fauci. Like, this is the man. This is my man. You guys have no idea how good this guy is. He's the best ever, and you guys all suck. You wish you were Anthony Fauci. It's insane. And also, for all the COVID deniers out there, they're like, it wasn't even real. So, okay, how about all the people that weren't vaccinated, that got COVID, that died from it? What happened to those people? Well, you have to have some answer for that because you can't blame it on the vaccine. And if you're saying that COVID wasn't dangerous, then how did they die? It's a solid question.
One of the world's most frequently cited scientists across all scientific journals from 1983 to 2002. That's 20 years. We're after a lifetime as an immunologist and helping stop AIDS. And he's been married to the same woman since 1985.
Bro, I love that picture. That's his wife because of all the douchebags that are outside of his house. That's the kind of woman you need in your life right there. That's ride or die. Okay? That's ride or die. That lady right there, like that's a keeper.
In his time, he had positive relationship with both Democrats and Republicans and is literally considered George W. Bush a close friend. Do you know why? Because diseases, viruses, and vaccines aren't fucking political. He's been given over 40 major awards and acknowledgments from health organizations worldwide, including the National Medal of Science and the Medal of Freedom. He deserved every single one. Ask Magic Johnson. Fauci was instrumental in AIDS research, and because of him, it is no longer an automatic death sentence. But let's talk about COVID.
But these people are crazy. They believe that, like, he created HIV. Like, one of the things I always gave George Bush was like, George Bush did a lot of bad shit. Not a great person. Made a lot of really poor decisions. But he actually did a lot of work against the HIV virus, and like that was a really good thing. Like, it's insane how many people that they've claimed have participated in the creation of HIV. Like anybody that they don't like, they're just like, he created AIDS.
Fauci was right every single time. 7 million died worldwide and 1.2 million in the United States alone. Study after study showed that the mRNA vaccine worked, and people who didn't get the vax died at a rate much higher than those that didn't have a red hat. You want the numbers? Cool, because I am fucking tired of you flat earth microchips and vaccines, chemtrail douchebags.
People who've had these shots and now they're magnetized.
Oh, I forgot about that lady. Oh my God.
People who've had these shots and now they're magnetized. They can put a key on their forehead, it sticks.
I don't think I want to wait around and see if NASA's lying to me or not. I think I already know.
Here are the numbers, losers. Between April 2021 and December 2021, deaths for the vax were 22,567. That's a lot. But if you were dumb enough to think that the government was trying to shoot a 5G chip into your arm to access your PIN number, just know that the unvaccinated...
Oh no, my favorite was the one, if you guys remember the video I did, Golf probably remembers it. He's been here forever. The one that I liked was that the vaccines put a microbot into you, and then the 5G was linked to a cryptocurrency, I think, that when it was released, it was going to activate the bots inside of you, and that actually was causing women's uteruses to fall out of their bodies. Yeah, that was my son. What?
I thought you were supposed to talk about politics, Dad. What are we doing?
This is politics, brother.
Had 96,000 deaths in that time period. That means 75% more unvaccinated people died. The National Library of Medicine study says in total, 463,000 people died who wouldn't have died had they just been vaccinated. We lost 1.2 million total because of COVID. But the vaccinated versus unvaccinated death rate, it isn't an anomaly. It isn't a conspiracy. It isn't a political choice. It's science. And Dr. Fauci, who was not only instrumental in stopping AIDS, but Fauci played a prominent role in the National Institute of Health response during the 2014 and 2016 West African Ebola outbreak under President Barack Obama. People, Fauci stopped AIDS. He stopped Ebola, and he stopped COVID. He's a hero and a brilliant scientist.
And when here's the repercussion that I don't know if a lot of people think about this or not. And I used to say this about people that would create conspiracy theories about certain billionaires, Bill Gates and such. Like, there's lots of stuff. Anytime you talk about somebody with a lot of money that I can get on board with, but when you start like criticizing people's like donations and stuff to like their philanthropic things that they do, like taking care of kids and stuff like that, you're disincentivizing them from doing that. So if somebody says, okay, well, I want to be a good person and I want to, make an impact, a good impact. And so I'm going to do this thing by donating all this money to this children's, orphanage or whatever. And then you have somebody that's like, oh, the only reason he's doing that is because he gets them children brought to his house. That's how it works. Like, you're literally telling people that even being a good person isn't worth it because people are going to attack you. People are going to make you out to be this terrible person. In fact, you make it a negative to do so because if you didn't do anything at all, they wouldn't have anything to talk about. So when you have Anthony Fauci here, who goes out of his way to do these things, either because, professionally he feels it's important or on a humanitarian way he feels it's important, whatever it is, but then you sit there and you make this out to be a bad thing and create all these crazy conspiracy theories about him, you make people not want to participate in helping you.
This dude wanted you to drink disinfectant.
Disinfectant, where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that?
I can't do that right now.
By injection inside or almost
It's not
a cleaning.
nice.
Use a powerful light or blow a tube of horse dewormer. And
Don't
because
download anything. What
of
are you
this bloviating, racist pedophile, 500,000 preventable deaths happen. The good news is, because the people who refused the jab sadly passed, America's average IQ went up 35 points. Well, I'm a vaccine half full guy. Thank you, Dr. Fauci, for being an American hero. I'm Christopher Titus, and this is the Armageddon Update. My God. Yeah, I don't want the vaccine. Well, government's trying to kill us. I think COVID's trying to kill you, asshole. I don't understand. How the hell are people people this stupid in my timeline. The good news is COVID took out the stupid because the stupid didn't get vaccinated.
True that. I miss Christopher Titus, so I'm glad we watched it, Christopher. I needed to watch that. He's my man. I am very, very happy that we watched some Christopher Titus. And this whole thing is just crazy. Look, I've always said this. I don't think anybody's just good or bad. I'm sure Fauci has done things in his life that I disapprove of. But you know, I'm not sitting here trying to make up a bunch of weird ass conspiracy theories and delve deep into something to try to figure out how, you know, Anthony Fauci must. You don't need to invent things with people most of the time. Generally, there's something about their life that you can find that you disagree with. Don't have to come up with some conspiracy theorists about them creating viruses that, you know, did this or did that. You literally can just be like, I saw in 60s, 70s mean to his wife, and I disagree with that. Apparently it wasn't, though, because his wife 100% supports him. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and check out that video on the screen now.